Good morning. You're joining us from Caledonia today, and we are at the Grand River Skate Shop. It is all about skateboarding, a huge summer activity. Well, I guess maybe we could get 3 seasons out of it. We could get spring and fall, Daniel, but certainly not winter.
Winter, if like last winter was pretty dry.
Yeah.
So like up until February, it was actually pretty good skating.
Okay, so it's almost an all-around year sport.
Yeah.
This is Daniel. He owns Grand River Skate Shop, and it's part of your home. I love this. It's like your kitchen's right there. You just walk into work.
We have a separate driveway, separate entrance, so it's very private as well.
It's awesome. What made you want to get into having your own skate shop?
I've been skateboarding for over 20 years, and then I also grew up in Caledonia, and a few years ago moved back.
Okay.
So it was like, came back, then we have this beautiful skate park, tons of kids skating, and I was driving into Hamilton to get my gear, and I was like,
why are you doing that?
Yeah, and we had this empty room in the house, and said to my wife, can I fix it up and put a skate shop in there? And somehow she said yes, and she loves it just as much as I do. It's pretty awesome.
Now, I don't have great balance, so skateboarding is not necessarily my forte, but if I was to start skateboarding and I wanted a beginner board, where could you direct me?
So like a beginner board, I would say, I always recommend picking out a board you like.
Okay.
Some people will say get on a smaller board, get on this type of board, but I think if you like the board and you're going to be motivated to ride it, that's the best place to start.
Okay, let's see if I can get a good board.
If you see anything you like.
Has to keep it clean, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
That's actually our shop board, and we did this as a collaboration with another Canadian brand out in Barrie. Another skate shop run by a Daniel.
No way.
Interestingly, yes. It's a disproportionately high, yeah.
It's super cool
So
because it's like skateboarding is for children, but there's so many adults that love to skateboard.
It's it keeps you young.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you really feel that about you?
100%. Yeah. I stopped skating for a few years and then I got back into it, and
You're so happy you did?
Yes, and it's like awakened like a whole new passion.
That's
and then
awesome.
Running the shop and giving back, and we sponsor events, and
That's
so it's really
fun.
cool.
Okay, so this is the board that I'm going to go with. What's my next step?
So now you need typically it's 6 components. You need a deck, grip tape, trucks, wheels, bearings, and hardware.
How about I just pick out a sticker?
You can pick out some stickers are like easily the most important part.
I agree. Like, my daughter skateboards, and she's got stickers on her board, and they're very cool. Okay, so Caledonia is where we are. We are at the Grand River Skate Shop, and Daniel, coming up, you're going to actually show me some tricks, right?
Yes, we're going to go over to the Caledonia Skate Park. It's a really nice facility, and
you're going to show me how to do some stuff.
Yeah, we'll put on a demo. Maybe I'll show you how to ollie.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm going to go on a skateboard unless like you have bubble wrap that you can put around me.
We do sell all the protective equipment you could possibly need.
In a second there, I thought you were going to say we do sell bubble wrap for beginners like you. Okay, so make sure you stay with us. We have so much more coming up on Morning Live from Grand River Skate Shop in Caledonia. Changing gears, literally, we have now moved our way to Dixon Cycle, and it's all about biking, riding, having a good time outdoors this summer. I'm being joined by the owner, one of the owners, Selena Dixon. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thanks for being here. This is great.
Tell me a little bit about your space.
So I'm Selena. This is my husband, Brian. He's the bicycle mechanic and the professional. We are a family-owned and operated business in Caledonia. We've been at this location for about 3.5 years, servicing Haldimand County for 15, and Brian's been in the industry for almost 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real expert.
Yeah. So we obviously specialize in the repair, service, maintenance of your bikes, but also bicycle sales, parts and accessories. We offer bicycle maintenance and roadside repair clinics for small groups of people, either dates we set or if you have a group that you'd like us to accommodate. Just really giving you the basics of your bike, the safety and maintenance to be able to take care of your bike in between tune-ups. Or if you're on a ride with people, you get a flat.
Something happens.
Right, you're knowing how to do that as well. And then our most recent thing is bicycle rentals.
Oh.
Yeah, mountain bike rentals. So this is pretty cool because you can do the day-to-day day-to-day rentals just in town if you want to boot around. We had a guy that came in, his buddy was from the UK, and he wanted to rent a bike and do the local trails.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but more importantly, we're very excited to be working with other businesses and collaborating with them, local businesses, to really drive the tourism into Haldimand County.
Okay.
So we work with the local cottage Door 25 Stays, Twisted Lemon, and their experiential packages.
We go to Twisted Lemon a lot.
Oh, do you? Yeah. So this is so that if you're staying with them, you can add bicycle rentals onto your accommodations in your
so
stay.
Cool.
Yes, and then the most recent one we're very excited about is working with Grand River Rafting and Steamboat Alley to make that full day experience, so that you can paddle down the Grand, do a tube down the Grand, and then you're going to hop on your bikes and ride back.
Oh, but see, I'm usually so exhausted from the tubing all the way down the river. I couldn't imagine biking.
This will give you about like a 3 to 4 hour experience. And you can take breaks in between and stuff like that. So it's really the full day in the tourism part, and just really collaborating with other businesses to just promote and support the physical fitness, mental fitness, being outside, just staying active, which is really important to us.
Well, there's something so wonderful about the community aspect that you guys bring, as well as the skate shop that we were just at. And I mean, it's a small town, it's a smaller community. People can really get together and just take advantage of the beautiful weather that we have, especially in these very short months.
Yes, absolutely.
It's nice. Well, thank you so much for having us. We are going to be heading to the skate park. We're going to see some kids do some skateboarding tricks and, that kind of stuff. I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not doing it. And a little bit of BMX biking. So make sure you stay with us. But for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Okay, well, we've made it to the skate park, and this is such an awesome facility for kids to come out, or adults that love to do tricks on scooters, skateboards, BMX bike. Everybody is welcome here. Now, you guys throw an annual event.
We do, yes, and you're going to be able to witness some of the local talent that we have and the guys that are involved with the Grand River Skate Shop and Dixon Cycle team. So we work with Haldimand Norfolk Reach, which is an agency that helps with kids' mental health. So this is to advocate for kids' mental health, physical fitness, well-being, staying active, and it's a free event every year. We're going into our 3rd annual. We normally have it at this location. This year we're going to have it in Waterford, as they have a new skate park facility that actually one of our riders helped design, which is pretty cool. So it's a great community day. Lots of local businesses, other agencies that really support the cause. We have food trucks. We have a motivational DJ.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's prizes. It's such a great day for the kids of all ages. So like you said, we have the BMX, skateboard, and scooter categories of all ages. And everyone goes away with prizes and
they all
freebies.
take turns, right, when they're kind of doing their thing?
So, for the older groups, there's more of a competition level. Younger ages, it's like any age, any experience. Yeah, it's just a really great day for everybody to come out and support.
Well, I find skate parks are really generally so welcoming to every level of skill and every kind of sport.
Absolutely, and these guys play a huge role in just that role model figure. A lot of the years, our top guys here who have won the top prizes, the BMX, the scooters, are always giving them away to the younger kids in need, and it's just such an amazing thing to be a part of.
That's amazing.
And but they're always encouraging them and teaching them,
and setting good examples, like helmets, safety, all that kind of stuff is so key.
Making sure you're having the proper gear and that you're safe to ride. Absolutely.
Wow, this is such a great facility. The only thing that I think it's missing, we need some shade.
Yes, yes.
In the summertime, I'm a mom, and when I'm watching my kids at the skate park, coming to something like this, I need somewhere to sit that's covered.
Absolutely.
I need a pavilion, I need some shade, I need, maybe a drinking fountain.
We are working with, the county to hopefully bring some shade and some lighting so that it's even more safe for the kids and parents to be here.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We're gonna continue our segments. We're gonna focus a little bit more on the Grand River Skate Shop and what skateboarding can do for the community.
Very good.
Make sure you stay with us. There's lots more coming up on Morning Live. Well, we dropped into Caledonia Skate Park, and now we're joined by Daniel from Grand River Skate Shop. I know that rules and regulations, sometimes they are written for you, sometimes they are not, but it's all about etiquette when you come to these places.
Yeah, and I recommend if it's your first time at the park, you'll probably be a little bit intimidated.
Totally.
Don't be intimidated, but definitely stand back, look, and like observe what's going on. There's typically a line forming. There'll be like guys seshing on a certain area of the park, and you don't want to snake them. That's the term when you
Get in their way?
yeah, you get in somebody's
Okay.
way. It's snaking. It's not a title you want to earn. And it's dangerous too. Like if you got scooters are kind of light, but one of the guys here, Brody, he's a big guy on a BMX. If you run into him, he's gonna
That's
keep
gonna hurt.
going, and you're gonna be on the ground. So
And you're not.
It's not about just not annoying people. It's about keeping yourself safe and having a good time. Because you go to the park and you get run over, you're probably not gonna want to come back.
No, and you're going to tell people about it, and they're not going to want to come.
Yeah.
So now, when you've got so many different, I want to say like sports, but I guess it is. You've got skateboarders, you've got kids scootering, and you've got people on BMX. How does that etiquette work? Because I know that sometimes like skateboarders, they don't look too highly on scooters, or vice versa. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I try to not encourage any animosity between any of the action sports. I obviously have a deep love of skateboarding first, but I like everybody to have a good time. It's pretty much the same thing. Like, you just don't want to get in anybody's way. Number one rule, don't be, like some of our park too, damaging the park is like, this was getting chipped away by some kids one day, and it makes it really hard. Like, you can't run this off, you can't run this ledge anymore because your drop off or your run up is now is a big pothole. So you want to take care of the park. Nothing motorized on the park. That's something you'll sometimes see guys come by on a dirt bike or something, but it's not a good idea.
No, not at all, because you think of all the other kids that are here, not on motorized apparatuses.
Yeah.
And like when it comes to like, you know, using wax and like, you know, that kind of stuff, like I know guys will like wax ledges to get like a better slide. Like, is that a no-no?
No, waxing is cool. Some guys don't like if you put wax on metal ledges, something too smooth, but some guys want to be going that fast, so I recommend you gotta check the ledge out first. You shouldn't jump blindly into anything. You shouldn't go off any drop or hit anything without inspecting it first.
And you recommend helmets always?
At the park, you'll like 99% of the time see me wearing a helmet, especially if I'm going up high, I'm hitting an obstacle. If I'm going to get the mail, I might not have my helmet on. I'm on a bigger board with big soft wheels. You know, it's a cruise. I've still seen guys get really hurt just getting the mail. Like, and I don't know.
You got to be smart. You have to be smart. You got to be safe, especially like, I mean, because there's such a wide age range here. Like, I feel like when the older guys wear helmets, it encourages the younger kids
and
to wear them.
I praise Tony Hawk. He's like the best
I'm
of the
actually
best.
really good at that video game.
And me too. He's the best, and he was always seen wearing a helmet and a lot of protection. He was going up on vert ramps, but he's still skating. He's in his 50s. He's still pushing the limits. He's unreal, and I think it's because of how well he took care of himself.
Very true.
And so I've never had a concussion, but I've whacked my head really hard with my helmet on.
It's not fun.
I've seen guys come out different after a good head trauma, and you don't want to be that guy.
No, so safety is certainly encouraged here at the skate park. I mean, it's a beautiful day. You want to come out, you want to enjoy this, you want to get on your scooter, your BMX bike, your skateboard, and hey, don't go and visit Daniel at the Grand River Skate Shop. He'll hook you up. He's got some great gear.
Skate shop.
Yeah, support your local. It's like eat local, skate local.
Yes.